the way that it's used here is 5th like the higher of 10 or a certain percentage? Because I swear it's like always 10, so I don't know if it's like static.
No, 'cause it's whatever 5% of the pot is when it's above 40% or 40 players.
Oh, okay.
Which
So
is
always,
around.
yeah,
that
it
mark.
always ends up being 10 because we're always sitting around that. All right, so Zelda, JJ's main character, even though it was Peach for a bit, but now it's Zelda. But Ant is honestly playing really hot. Sometimes when you're really feeling yourself and you're just playing all these back-to-back matches, it can be a bit burnt. Like, you can burn out. But for some people, it also just, they just warm up a lot, and they're just, like, really fired up. And I think we're going to see that from Ant.
Oh, yeah.
Because he, again, he doesn't seem to, like, get nervous much when I see him play or, like, lose composure. So we'll see.
Because that momentum can carry over between games.
Absolutely. Especially when you're the one coming back after not playing for a while.
Oh, yeah. Because last we saw JJ on stream was a little while ago when they were still doing winners quarters, to where he lost to Lightwork, I believe. Yes.
Oh, he was calling out the roller, but he was too slow. Or maybe Zelda was too slow. I'm not too sure if he just didn't react in time.
So now getting JJ back here, he's going to have to kind of grease those spokes again.
Oh, that back air range is so good. Oh, wow. That's a...
That does a...
Oh, my
shield
lord!
break!
Even Ant is popping off for that.
Everyone
That
likes it.
was-
Everyone loves it.
You know JJ's been testing some funky things with Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
JJ, like... Honestly, I said earlier, Lightwork's the one that gets in your head the most. I feel like JJ's just the most creative with his, like, options.
Oh, yeah. Because
They're like a trifecta of, like, those three, and, like, they all have, like, their thing. So it's just optimal. Like snare, vine whip. Oh my, yeah, calling out. Ant's been getting some really good roller callouts so far today.
Oh, yeah. Guess you kind of have to treat roller like I
Okay.
would, like I treat a Alolan Whip, in a way.
Yeah.
Because you have to kind of do it when they can't
Oh,
really
you
protect
definitely want
against
to
it.
catch that landing, but again, Inkling back air is so good.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
hard to, like, punish that as a landing aerial. Din's Fire, one of the few options that can kind of punish Inkling, but not hard enough, I don't think. Like, he got pickled and barely went anywhere, even though his percent was kind of high.
Yeah.
I like Ant using
Nice back
aggressive up airs and disadvantage,
Uh-huh.
because people are not expecting it. Breaking the Phantom to kind of...
A lot of the times when players
Stop
are in
that.
disadvantage, they'll kind of play back a little more. Like,
Yeah.
kind of play a little defensive, try to get that stock lead over possible mistakes that the other player can make.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when, like, recovering. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people just want to get back to the ledge. They don't think of, oh, wait, that was a bad... Like, this person made a bad option. I can actually punish this and then get an advantage of my own. You have to be... Okay, yeah, because he was in trouble, he didn't actually get grounded. Okay. Yeah, when Zelda's just floating next to your shield, that's scary. Okay, that was like a hair away from being the...
If that spiked,
spike.
if that hit, you just would have been dead.
The weak hit wouldn't... Oh, this bad. I don't know if
weak
you'll
hit-
time to mash out. Barely. You
the
can't get
weak-
hit by it anymore, I don't think, if Ant's quick enough.
The weak hit from
But Ant's
Zelda's
gonna be
down air
looking for
still
it, I think.
spikes all over. Every hitbox on Zelda's down air is a spike hitbox.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much. It's weak enough that you usually can live, especially if your like recovery's as good as Inkling. It's mainly a gimping tool. Yeah, both these guys going. Okay, yeah.
Wow, very nice.
Both these guys are going for their like, oh, you're
Yeah,
gonna do
okay.
this. I'm gonna kill you options. Like JJ did the F smash, so Ant responded with roller. Then the roller got punished because it got hit the shield. The worst is when they hit your shield and jump quick enough that you can't punish them well, unless like it's a whole like mini game that happens whenever you have to play versus Inkling. But if you're quick enough when it hits your shield, you can't punish it. It's like Link's up B, where if it hits your shield, you can literally drop your shield and you won't take hits from the roller for a bit.
So I believe that Link it has a consistent hitbox, but if it hits you once, then it can't hit you
Yeah,
again.
if you're standing right next to Link and he hits your shield, you can let go of your shield and just walk into the sword like nothing's happening.
Because
It's,
technically,
it looks
already hit
interesting.
you. Technically, it already hit you.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, Young Link's is another one that just literally hits you the whole way through, so it's a bit different. Take him to a smaller stage, I can definitely see this. You don't want to give Zelda the space to create the setups with Phantom and neutral,
Oh,
because that's honestly what Zelda's neutral is based around. Although JJ's good at playing without it, but still, if he can get the Phantom set up, he's going to. It's such an extra, like, it just adds a whole layer to like your option coverage.
Because Phantom is a very good way to edge guard your opponent. Because also how it has the hurt box on it as well, it can create hit stun.
Yes, that's true. Oh my, he's just like honestly sniping him with the Din's Fire. That was an interesting way to recover, and it worked. That's why you gotta mix things up, even if it's not the theoretically correct option. Yep, that doesn't kill Zelda anymore. I forget it did sometimes, and then I remembered how sad it was in Smash 4 when you'd be like, I'm going to use this towards the stage, and die.
Yeah, but then it also puts you in a helplessness. In a special fall in Smash 4, I
Yeah,
think.
that's what I was talking about. Like, it's so sad.
So
But
you
JJ
kinda
secured
got
that
that
stock with
return.
up air, right? Yeah, just kind of calling out Ant's options.
So you have Din's Fire is a pretty good edge guard and reverse edge guard option, but in turn it does not, put you in a special fall.
They honestly, like, oh,
very
my.
nice.
That was
See it kinda
strong.
shrugging it off
That,
there.
I'm assuming that was the max strength Phantom, or the second. Nah, it is the max one. I think one was the upward swing. Not an expert, but definitely a good option from JJ to choose. And I don't think Ant expected it, because he could have air dodged and been fine because of Inkling's recovery. But yeah, you have to know a bit more about Zelda. And with a lead like this, JJ can. I was gonna say he can play a lot more.
Very
Wow.
nice down B
Okay,
snipe.
okay, I looked at Ant's percent and thought JJ died at 40 something, but he was at a much more percent.
But it was still a very nice snipe.
Oh, absolutely. Both these guys got good tools for sniping other people off the stage. Oh boy, speaking of.
Wow, that almost killed. That would not, whatever percent it was at, I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's a. I was gonna kill. Oh my god, JJ. Yeah, just holding down, trying to catch people, like doing a bad option, just killing them with a returning hit right there. It's the ledge trap, but nothing out of it. Good patience from Ant. He DI'd that really bad. That's actually a good DI mix-up. Because you think it's going to be down throw and you have to DI in,
And
because she
JJ,
sends you behind her.
and JJ knocking out Ant from bracket, and JJ moving on to loser semis.
Yeah, but 5th is super good for Ant, for
it's
sure.
still really good. Yeah.
So now we are going to see, I want to say JJ and Sid. Because,
Oh.